Oh boy.
Okay, so enough of me roasting your pants.
My
Read
pants
it.
aren't that bad. Well,
Debatable.
apparently my symptoms of headaches, sore eyes, and slight dizziness occasionally when I move too quickly or stuff like that. And I looked at my medical records and saw that I was dead for 7 minutes and found that I have something called a light version of cerebral reperfusion injury, which is a big fucking word, so I had them explain it to me. When I died for 7 minutes, and my brain didn't have oxygen, it strained a few of my nerves when the oxygen returned to my brain, which means it kind of like killed them. It's a very mild thing because they saved me in time, and I'm not like, I could be a lot worse than I am, but bright screens and shit, it bothers my brain, apparently. I don't know the whole thing for it yet. But,
Okay, how do you treat it?
see, that's the thing. It's nerves that, it's hard. But they gave me this, drug that's going to, the antibody is really hard to pronounce, but it's anti-leukocyte antibiotics, which boosts them and will help it fix itself, basically. So it's a syringe and a vial that I have to inject in myself every day.
Okay. Anything else? Is this something you can self-administer? Do you need to go to pillbox every time you need it? Like,
They gave me some for, yeah, I have to go back in 2 weeks for a checkup to see if it's getting better or not. Why?
that,
What?
nothing. Just that is something I need to do.
They also made a point that my head is very fragile right now. My brain especially.
So, clock that shit.
Huh?
Get a hammer or a golf tee and just tee off with your skull.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Alyssa.
What?
It's not like I have a soft spot like I'm a fucking child.
Oh, you have a soft spot, child or not.
What the
You
fuck?
dingus.
Look, they basically said, listen, this doctor said a lot of big words that my brain did not comprehend. So I took notes because I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna, yeah. And basically, that this is a good outcome comparatively to the fact that if they hadn't revived me a minute longer, then I would have a lot more brain damage. And it might not be as reversible as it is now. And, that's, you know, my brain is already under extreme stress, so if I slam my head around anymore, like not wearing a helmet, yeah.
Okay. Got it. My brain is processing.
I know. It's a lot to process. I still haven't. And I'm the one that walked in all by myself and almost fought a nurse because she tried to touch me before I was ready with an IV.
And what was the other thing you wanted to talk about?
Why, listen, why was there, tickets on the PC in the office?
Tickets?
Yeah.
Tickets. What, you mean when I was looking at plane tickets?
Yeah.
That's what you want to talk about?
There is more, but that's one of the things.
Okay, the summer is gonna be coming up, or almost in the spring. I want to visit family in Spain during the summer.
Okay.
Also, Jada wants to go to Italy, so
Ooh.
that's probably gonna be on the list too. Yeah. What's the other thing? Or other things, I guess?
Am I being too much? Like, yesterday, for instance?
What about yesterday are you talking about?
You know, kind of being pushy
Is she how?
when you were in Pillbox.
Okay, so
Here's the
how my
thing, she's
brain
like,
translates things is that I'm a very independent person, and generally people don't tell me what to do, unless they're like an authority figure at my job. So when people tell me to do things, my automatic reaction, regardless of who it is hold on a second, I do things for myself. No one tells me what to do. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're being pushy. That's just how I react to people telling me to do shit.
I got you.
What else?
I think that's it.
You think that's it? I don't know. Is there anything else around the house that caught your attention that I need to explain?
What? You don't always have to explain shit to me. I don't ask questions half the time.
Okay, but I'm asking you if there's anything else you had questions about.
You got a lot of balled up paper around the house.
I suck at making wills. Every time I start writing it, I just... brain turns to mush. I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to the fact of actually considering what to do with whatever when I'm gone.
Are you? Are you like?
Houston, we got a weirdo. I repeat, Houston, we got a weirdo.
I know saying "Are you okay?" doesn't make sense because of what you're going through right now, but like, physically, how are you doing?
I just spent a good majority of my night jumping off of mountaintops and parachuting and bike riding all the way from Polito to Caesar's parking lot. I did a lot of running around, and usually my body would be perfectly fine with all of that, but I find myself that I have new limits.
Yeah. I've noticed.
I get tired faster. I can't keep up the high energy octaneness that I usually do, and it's frustrating and it hurts. And it's kind of just a constant reminder that, like I said, little by little, this thing is going to take over my life or ruin my life. One of those two phrases. I can't remember which one I used. But um
You don't have to say you're okay. It's fine to say you're not.
I'm not okay at all. That was what I was gonna say. Just frustrated with all of it. Because a few weeks ago I was one of the biggest workaholics on duty all the time, putting in 110%. And now I'm on duty for a couple hours at a time at most if I can get things, you know, to a point where slightly normal, but not the same. Hearing things in relative to time, it affects somebody. But when you actually start feeling like your body is slowly giving up on you, that mentally starts to fuck with you.
Yeah. I get it.
It's like someone telling you something and you not believing them until you see it with your own eyes. They told me, and I got 2, maybe 3 years. And then I started to feel it. It just kind of became oh, that's where I'm at now. Things like this, they just kind of pick at you and take little pieces of you until there isn't much of you left.
Yeah, but you can't let it do that.
I think I have control over my body.
No. But you have control over your mind.
Yeah, well, I've been one of the most active people I know since I was young. My parents were quick to make sure they found some outlet for all the fucking energy I had. And even when I was an addict and strung out on drugs, I was still pretty up there as far as academically.
I know, but everybody knows you're smart. And that's the thing, though. One could be the smartest person in the world, but not be able to mentally handle anything thrown their way. And you're not one of those people. So smarts are not mentally you're stronger. And you can't just let that go, you know? Because the minute that you let your mind convince you that you're weak, it might go faster.
All the injuries that you've ever dealt with, you know that if your body can't handle something, it's going to make it very clear that it can't. And there's no such mind over matter that can change that.
Sometimes there is.
I tried. I'm also just tired.
I know.
It's more, food for thought, really. Figure out what my limitations are. And then be ready to figure it out all over again, the worse it gets.
Well, I'll be here for you with it through it all.
Creative. Still want you to focus primarily on you.
It's crazy because you can't control what I focus on or not.
I could just omit information.
That's gonna make me angry. Please don't do that.
Can't get angry if you don't know.
Alyssa, please. I almost didn't tell you. About my...
Thing about you today.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have really brought up that conversation if I didn't say that Jada said something to me?
I was preparing myself to say something, yes, because you were gonna see everything anyways. It's at the apartment. I didn't really try to hide it, it's in a bag. But I don't want to be left in the dark on stuff. Because that'll just make me feel like bad. Because all this shit's going on with you and I have no idea, and you'd be the same way if I was the opposite.
Okay. Well. Can't get any more literal than, oh gee, my heart doesn't pump blood like it usually does. Oh gee, I get dizzy sometimes. Oh gee, I'm in a very, depending on the amount of strenuous activity I do, amount of pain. Breathing feels like a chore. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing my fucking vision because my eyesight gets so goddamn blurred. Scared because I don't know what the future is going to bring, and I'm confused on whether I should give up what essentially is my dreams just to prevent things from getting worse or making things happen faster. Because all it takes is one good crash, one stupid motherfucker with a gun to start shooting, and I could get worse or not be here. And that is consistently in the back of my head with everything I do and every time I put that uniform on. And I tell myself I love my job and I want to keep doing it. I have taken so many days away from working since I was forced on administrative leave. I didn't immediately go back to work when that was open. I'm going on shifts and I'm not even going as hard at it as I usually do.
Yeah.
I'm putting limitations on myself, but at what expense? Because it feels like I'm slowly caging myself. All this fucking symbolism, the feather on my arm, on the side of my wrist, on my back, they are, for me, signs of my freedom, my ability to fly. And slowly but surely, I feel like I'm just caging myself. And all that's gonna happen in the end is I'm just going to keep losing parts of myself, and I'm gonna put myself in this cage, and that's what I'm gonna die in.
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, don't. I know that the more responsible thing to do is tell you to rest more and take it easy and all this other shit, but then you'll just be miserable. And what's the point of living whatever you have left being absolutely miserable?
Because it gives me more time.
But what's time against happiness?
That there lies the conundrum. And the day passes, the more and more it becomes more complicated to figure out what side of that I want to be on. Jada told me that I should start being selfish and taking care of myself. But when she tells me to be selfish, honestly, the last thing I'm thinking about is taking care of myself. I just want to live my life.
I get it. Then, I hate to say it like this, but then live it.
Feel I can't no more.
Mm-hmm. God, I hate that. You know, I've been thinking of literally so many different scenarios where maybe on the off chance there's something I can do to repay you in a way, I guess. Because yeah, it's just I would do anything to help you right now. Literally anything. I don't care what it entails. I don't care what I could lose.
This thing that you can do for me right now is not make everything that I've done, all the progress I've made with you, go to waste.
It's not. I
Stay on the path that you're on, regardless of the outcomes on my side of things.
on a morbid thought that you might enjoy because we're talking morbid?
Making morbid joke for like
It's-
the last couple days, and Jada hates it.
I know, but really morbidly, it's not really a joke, but, you know, I went to Pillbox all by myself, parked my car in that fucking bush so no one knew I was there, and walked in, checked in, sat at the desk. You called me while I was there, and then I drove away. And then I went back, actually. When I didn't think I would, I drove back after throwing a tantrum to myself in the car. I went back. And the morbid thought that I had is right now she's out having fun. And one day I might have to do this without her dragging me in by my hair, yelling at me to get on a bed. So I have to start now. It's so morbid, and I hate thinking like that because I don't want to think like that. And
Like I said, I want everybody else to keep living their lives. I don't want it to slow down because of whatever glooming issues I have. And I did my damnedest to act like everything is okay.
I know.
I don't want to ruin anything for anyone.
You're not.
I could have.
How?
Excruciating pain riding that bike by the time we got to Chumash, but I pushed myself to keep going. Kept up the smile, didn't show any signs of pain. I didn't express anything outwardly until Jada went up to her apartment.
Hmm?
I should probably try to get some rest at some point.
You want a piggyback ride?
No, I don't need a piggyback ride.
I'm kidding.
Completely disabled yet.
Oh my god, shut up. I didn't mean it like that.
I told you this, right?
Hmm?
How this is gonna go. It's gonna get so bad that my heart's not gonna be able to pump blood on its own, and I'm gonna have to be hooked up to machines.
Oh.
No more catching the bad guys. No more fucking off. Just me in a hospital bed and suffering. Which honestly, I don't want to do that, so if I can avoid it, I probably will.
What does that mean?
Probably something me and Barb agree on.
Oh, she's gonna do what Barb did and crash her fucking car.
Is there anything else you needed to talk to me about?
No.
I said before. I'm here if you ever want to talk. I don't always have the answers, but I'm a good listener. Nice, my guy. You got this.
Bro, please don't set your shit on fire. I can't look at fire again today, bro. Wait, stop for a sec. Wait. This might hurt her, but I don't care.
Still here.
Hmm?
I'm still here.
Kind of. Think I don't know that?
Sometimes you look at me and it's like made of sand and you're just waiting for one strong wind to blow me away.
That's not how I look at you.
You worry a lot and you always ask questions.
That's
Sometimes I feel like I'm just a fucking very dainty toy that you're just waiting for to break.
No.
On the outside looking in, that's my perspective of it.
Do you want... God damn it, why did she do that at the perfect time? Do you want my perspective, or do you want me to just leave it?
You have the freedom to talk, so do so.
Oh, Jesus. My perspective of you is not that you're a grain of sand that you're gonna blow away at all. So please don't think like that. I ask questions because I care. Like, I care about you just as much as I care about T, and he just adopted me the other day. And I want to say that you were a friend before, but January 1st, yes, I remember the exact day that we took a trip in your goddamn car up Great Ocean Highway to your spot where you took a picture with that damn deer, and...
That deer has a name, goddammit. You take that back.
And I told
Sam.
you so much about me that I had never told many people right off the bat like that.
And why do you think you did it?
Because my instinct, I rely on it a lot. Survival or something, it
Fight or
always...
flight?
Yep, it always tells me basically yes or no all the time based on how bad it hurts. And
But you let your guard down because I'm a Disney princess. Nice.
oh my god. Yeah, definitely. Sure, that. Definitely. No, I let my guard down because... Do you know how many people threw me in their car, drove me to a spot, and was like, just scream as loud as you want, yell, talk, I don't care. You know how many people did that for me at all in my entire life?
I'm guessing 0.
None. Yeah. Do you know how many people actually ripped me off my fucking... peeled me off the
That
pavement?
dumbass couch.
Yup. The pavement, the couch, and brought me home, forced me to go to pillbox? Or just like... You know how many people just threw their hands up and let me do whatever the fuck I wanted? Literally everybody. But
Look, I was patient and tried to see if you would work through it yourself. And then I reached my breaking point. I was like, okay, it's tough love time. So yeah, I dragged your ass home where I can keep a supervised eye on you, make sure you actually fucking ate something, even if it was a bite or two, and then work my way up.
But I don't...
Where we are now.
Exactly. And that's 2 months later, and look at us. But I don't look at you like you're fragile, like you're gonna break, like that. I don't see you like that. You know how I see you. You know I see you stronger than anybody I've ever met. No matter what's going on internally or physically with you. I've never looked at you like that.
Before I told you about my condition, I remember that day at Pillbox.
What
Well, not
day?
Pillbox, Bahama Mamas. You kept staring at me and kept asking if I was okay. And it got so overwhelming that I got into my car and drove off because I don't know, from my perspective looking at things, it was like I was fragile and I needed to be taken care of.
No. It's because I didn't know what was going on. I was freaking out because I thought something bad was happening. I mean, in perspective it was, but I pick up on people's actions, their tones, everything. I pick that up immediately when it happens, when something shifts, everything. And I go into this mode where I'm like, are they gonna hit me? Are they gonna do something to me? Did something bad happen to somebody? And I just panic because I don't know what's going on, and which that's why I always want to know what's going on, because if I don't know what's going on, you get that. And I don't want you to think that I look at you like that, because I don't. I see a sister who's strong and fighting through demons deeper than anything I've ever fought so far, and I wish so bad
Don't
that I
downplay your own demons. I mean,
Okay.
everybody has their own demons. Don't ever downplay your stuff. You went through a lot too, on a different volume in a different way, but that doesn't make it any less than.
I still see you strong, fighting demons. And I don't look at you like you're fragile at all. I look at you and I want to spend time with you and be there for you and make you laugh by being a dipshit and
Me roasting you to the point you want to play in traffic.
yeah. And I want to hear Reyna, oh my god, 800 more times when I get hit by a car or when somebody fucking randomly punches me or some shit like that. And
Actually, now that I think about it, there was a question I was going to ask you that I forgot about earlier.
What?
How are the voices?
Honest answer or
I don't know. I feel like we're to the point where that's not even a question to answer anymore.
yeah, I started
just
crying.
do it.
Yeah, true. I'm not gonna lie. Grayson's return kind of kiltered me a little bit.
Understandably.
So his voice is kind of gone. But, for some reason, my dad and Oliver's just keep yelling and you're in the background being like, everybody shut the fuck up, but they're not listening. If that makes sense. That's basically summed it up.
Interesting.
But I don't want you to literally. I know you have to go get some sleep, but I mean it. I don't think of you like you're fragile. Please. If you take one thing away from this conversation, please just know that it's that I care, and it's not that I'm looking at you like you're weak. I'm looking at you like somebody I care about and somebody I want to help any way that I can. And that doesn't mean that I see you any less than you are. To me, you're 6 foot tall and could throw 8 grown men off a roof at once.
5'2", still can throw men off a roof.
You know what I mean. But
Yeah.
just I just really want you to make sure that you know that.
You do. Okay. You get yourself ready for bed. I'm gonna go crash.
Okay.
Well, take my meds and then go crash.
All right. Yeah, I made myself cry. Whoops. We're gonna take a second because I got real emotional in there and I need a sec. Not gonna lie. Just give me a sec, chat. I couldn't keep talking because I got choked up. Like, I literally had a lump in my throat. Oh, God. Insensitive joke? No, give me an insensitive joke, honestly. I need to smile because, goddamn. I'm fucking crying. Fuck AJ. This roleplay hits very hard. It's very intense. It hits really hard. For different reasons for me. Some in real life reasons. Too. Oh my god. Crumbs. Bro. No, leave. Don't bap him. Leave it. I wanna. It's kind of funny, honestly. Leave it. Oh, Alex. Yeah, yeah, I need like 8 minutes, chat. Hold on. Yeah, Jada might kill her before she dies, so it's fine. Yeah. I'll take the sword away if you want. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I need a minute. I'm gonna keep saying that to make everybody aware. I don't know. Reyna would go up there and check on her. But listen, I'm a little scared to do that. So is she. She did, probably. Fuck. I think she did log, probably. Where the fuck is she? Oh. Do you want to be alone? Hmm?
Don't know. Keep being the strong person, right?
You do not have to do that today. You can do it tomorrow if you want. But if you just want someone to sit next to you in silence all night, I can do that. Hmm?
I was just looking for something in the closet, and then I realized I've been on my feet all day, so I'm just...
Okay, listen. Don't give me that. Come on. Do you need a sister or do you need to be alone?
I feel like my pride is still intact.
If I leave, your pride will still be intact, but will your emotions be intact? What? Pros and cons here.
My emotions have been a jumbled fucking mess for a while now. I'll deal.
Look, you know how long I stood down there? Scared to come up here because I didn't want to bother you because I never step foot in here when you're in here?
Hello, welcome to my giant closet that could possibly be a bedroom.
Listen.
I am in it.
This is bigger than the bedroom I had, not gonna lie. But, hey.
My whole apartment is bigger than the bedroom you had. It's fine. I'm fine. I just...
You're not, and that's okay.
Don't use my words on me, Missy. I know how that works.
Hey, isn't that kind of cool though? Not gonna lie. I sound old as fuck right now.
Yeah, imagine if I didn't have to say anything because then you took your own advice. Gasp.
Wow, don't attack me. We're here. I walked up all those stairs, okay?
Oh my god.
To
So
check
many
on
stairs.
you because instinct.
Look, this is... At this point, I've realized that this is a defense mechanism where I just get really fucking sarcastic and snarky.
Yeah, I'm
So...
used to it. It's fine. Look, I'm literally offering you a hug or anything because you and your girlfriend are in some weird challenge thing that I don't understand. So...
Pride. Okay? Pride and
Listen,
stubbornness.
I don't
That's what
care
that is.
about your weird things that you do, okay? All I'm offering is
Weird
someone.
things. If she would just fucking give up, we wouldn't be having this problem. I'd be over there right now.
Alyssa,
What?
I am offering someone to not make you feel alone, okay?
I want to hug my girlfriend.
Then go. Do that.
I can't.
Pride. Okay, I get it. Look, she has
No, it's not even just that. It's I can't. Like I talk to her, I do, but at the same time, I don't talk to her because I don't want her to worry more than she already does.
okay, but
So I sit here and I look stupid and I cry in fucking closets. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm crying in a fucking closet.
I know.
And not gonna lie, more than anything right now, I just want to be numb to all of it. And there's only one clear way that I know how to do that.
And you're not gonna do it.
Doesn't mean I haven't thought about it.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
But yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
be
okay.
frustrated.
She made a point. Okay, maybe I'm outing her a little bit too much here, but she made a point to say that you were gonna be alone because she had a dog to cuddle, and that's kind of got me thinking for the past 3 days. Like maybe, you know, just so you don't feel alone, I can like sleep on the floor or something.
Are you comparing yourself to a dog?
No.
What is?
I'm
Hold
dead.
on.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying, you're in a weird competition. Listen,
What the fuck is going on right now?
I don't want you to feel alone. That's all.
I don't feel alone.
She's
I
not
just
hitting on her
miss my
girlfriend. She's trying to figure out what the fuck she needs right now.
It's pride and me in the stupid competition and me just not wanting to worry her more than she already is. I already feel like the biggest asshole in the world because this whole thing started as something that was supposed to be fun for both of us, and then I had to go and be the stupid bitch who started catching feelings, and then I made it more difficult. And instead of just leaving things the way that they were, knowing how my life is, I couldn't because I just fell so much and love her so much that
Alex,
I
that's
just
not what's
couldn't
happening.
stop myself. And now I'm to a point where she has to deal she she had to build up a certain amount of trust in me and actually feel ready to be committed to me, and then I just dropped that whole bombshell in her fucking lap and she just has to deal with it. And I know that a couple people would say some shit along the lines of, okay, well, even if you're gone, you gave her, you know, 2 good years or 3 good years. And I feel like she deserves so much more than that.
Yeah.
And it just makes me more frustrated with myself because I put her in this predicament. So the least I can fucking do is stand on my 2 fucking feet and act like everything is fucking okay because I'm not gonna make her worry more than she already does.
That's that's not up to you though. Same shit that you've been doing to me.
Huh?
Bro, yeah, you gotta tell her everything.
I'm not lying
No.
for the sake of lying or admitting the truth for the sake of doing it. I'm doing it and I do these things because I want to protect people's emotions and their well being by not dragging them down to my level of everything that I'm fucking dealing with.
That is totally that's what we're here for. That's what Jada's here for. She wouldn't still be sticking around if she wasn't here for that. She's in it for the whole ride. And
Answer this question, Reyna. If you knew the things about my health, then with all your fears of losing people and just how you felt about getting close to people, would you have done the same? Would you want to get close to someone knowing that they're on a ticking time clock?
are you talking about if you told me when we were standing by that river?
Hi, I'm Alyssa Jericho. I'm a cop and I like investing time with people. Oh, and while I'm at it trying to help you better your life, you should know that I'm dying. So don't, get attached to me because I'm not going to be here forever.
Are you really? Whether you touched my. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me just gather a thought here.
Gather a thought.
Whether or not that I have a fear of people leaving me, or not, that people die, that people leave, that
I almost didn't tell you because you openly stated that you have a fear of getting close to people because of a Shaw curse and
that still
you
exists.
losing people.
But
Bitch, we are not doing this right now.
but regardless of that thought, that was a month ago, and a lot of shit happened in like 2 weeks from then. So, if you had asked me this question then, yeah, that's what my answer would have been. But right now, looking at it from this perspective of I finally got out of that funk that I'm in, maybe the voices are getting louder, but that's.
I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself right now because they just went straight in the gutter.
Huh?
Oh, I was just thinking of that one song where it's like, play that funky music, white boy. That popped up in my head.
The urge to slam my head into this wall. Just.
I'm sorry, that's how my brain works. If I hear certain phrases that relate to music.
Okay, listen. Alright, fair point.
My head is of radio.
Regardless of my answer or what it would have been, right now, in this moment in time, my answer to that question that you just asked was yes. Because regardless what's going on with you right now, regardless how long I have you or Jada has you or whoever has you in your time, you saved my life, what, twice now? 3 times almost? Figuratively, literally, whatever the fuck it's called. And
if we're doing figuratively and literally, 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere after 3.
Yeah. So yeah, it's if you can't look at something positive that you've done and be besides your job and Jada and all that and be like, look what I have right now. At least know that I am really happy I got to know you. Regardless of everything else. Because you impacted my life. A lot.
With everything going on, I feel like my brain is just
I know.
going super negative because when I think of that same question in relation to Jada, I don't know if her answer would be the same. I don't know if she would have, if we would have got to this point, if she knew about that early on.
I can't answer for her, and you know that.
I know you can't answer for her. But these are thoughts that are in my head, which are making things harder and makes everything hurt more.
Then ask it.
I'm not gonna ask for that.
You asked me it.
What
She's.
point? Do you forget the part in this conversation where I said I do not tell her half the shit that's going on because I don't want her to worry? It's kind of hard to hide things from you when we live under the same fucking roof.
Okay, fair point. But also, I'm also not gonna tell her if you don't. You know that whatever. I'm letting you tell her everything, so I'm not gonna go squealing regardless. But I really think you should tell her everything, regardless if it's gonna make her worry, regardless if it's gonna affect her or whatever. Ask her the damn question. Make her think about it. Make her wonder, because if you go unanswered, it's gonna eat you alive more than anything, and you're just gonna feel shitty and sad and miserable and think negatively because maybe her answer is different. You don't know that, but you have to ask it. Bitch, I walked my ass to Pillbox and I checked myself in today. Today is a day of facing fears and asking scary questions.
I face my fears all the time.
Well, then why won't you face this one?
Because prior to Jada, the only semblance of a relationship I had was with a guy who supplied me with drugs. And I don't remember how that relationship started, what I saw in him. I just remember him as being the person who enabled my habits and kicked the shit out of me. And Jada is different for me because I feel like, well, for one, I made this choice, and these feelings, they came naturally. They weren't enabled by anything. It was genuine, and that makes it more scary. So I don't know what to do when I'm faced with things that I lack experience in, and when
God, it's just
my
gonna make me cry.
thoughts, second guesses, what ifs start putting pressure on my head and starts giving me all these negative thoughts.
I get it. But when okay, bluntly, when you're suffering like this already, you can't have these negative thoughts in your head, bro.
It's dumb because I could face a person pointing a gun in my face, but I can't. There's just certain things I can't ask because I'm scared of the answers.
I know. And do you, do you really want to live the rest of your life not knowing the answer and letting it just negatively affect you like that?
What is that answer going to bring me?
What if it's a good answer? What if she says the same shit that I'm saying to you right now? It'll give you a goddamn, like, peace of mind that a what if is actually a now if. Okay, that didn't make much sense, but you know what I'm trying to say there.
I think I get the general gist of it.
You can't let a single thought swirl you down a toilet. And yes, I just gave you a very vivid image. But
That's the thing, right? It's not just a singular thought. I have multiple thoughts about multiple things. And oftentimes it's hard for me to really get all those thoughts out in words that make sense.
Do you have any with me?
What do you mean?
Do you have anything you're scared to ask me? A what if? Oh, well, that silence is comforting.
I'm very tired with a brain swimming with
You're
so
good.
many things, and you just kind of put me on the spot.
Sorry.
But I would definitely say the silence isn't a bad thing, because if there was, there might have been an immediate answer. Silence isn't always bad.
Fair. But okay, well, if I give you one more thing that maybe sticks with you, maybe, is I just did something that absolutely terrified the shit out of me. And answered a question that I've been scared to answer myself regarding my own eyes and brain and head right now. And maybe doing the same might give you a slight more peace of mind than not doing it at all.
And what do I do if the negative thoughts are right?
Well, then you deal with it, because
I don't know how. If everything else that is going on, I don't know where my limit is, what my breaking point is. I feel like I'm barely holding it together as is.
listen. The negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts, whatever labeled, they suck. I know. But regardless of her answer, she's made it clear she's not going anywhere. She's made it clear that she's gonna stay right here, asking you what you're doing, how you're doing, calling you, etc. She's giving so many fucks about you, regardless of an answer that you're wondering about a past alternate path that's not reality right now. Her life is better knowing you, in my opinion, than not at all. And she's not going anywhere. She's not giving up on you. She's not walking out the door. She's not, besides the stupid competition you guys are in, she's not saying you can't come over. Or anything.
Okay, to be fair, I was the one that made the statement about not going over.
I know.
Because she's the one that started this shit.
Okay.
So I had to one-up her.
Okay, listen. You know what I'm saying.
Great way to spend time after Valentine's Day.
That's what I was saying, not gonna lie. Because Watson and I were like, okay. But still. Like, regardless of the negative thought, true or not, she's not going anywhere. She wants to know what's going on with you. She cares. She gives a lot of fucks compared to a lot of people in this city. Sure.
He looked so happy today just to see me living my best life and doing things that I used to do when I didn't have all these problems. She looked so happy for me. And I want her to smile more like that. wanna. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to keep all the burdens to myself and not put it on other people.
Well, that's the problem. You literally told me to do the exact opposite. I almost just said raising me, but helping me.
I,
Okay, stop pacing. Please.
why?
Because my eyes hurt trying to follow you. Please stop. Okay, that's... Alright, I'll just turn around. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm
I know.
slight fidget.
I know. Listen. Advice and me kind of are like... It's all over the place, but it kind of makes sense in the end, but... She's not going anywhere. No matter what you throw at her, no matter what burden you lay on her. You've made that clear with me, if you want an example. No matter what stupid shit I threw at you, no matter how fucking stubborn I was, you didn't run away, you didn't yell at me or...
Because in certain situations, I don't back down because I'm not scared. And it was a challenge that I was willing to face because it needed to be done and you needed that help. And it seemed like no one else was giving it to you, so why the fuck would I give up on you?
Okay.
And now you're gonna say some bullshit about applying that to my own life.
Literally, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
We're not doing this. You out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go mauled at the fact that she's not here.
Oh my god.
Goddamn bet.
Just
Whatever
give
the
up some
challenge.
pride and go over there. Hey, is pride really worth sleeping cold and alone in a bed?
Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Good night.
Good night. Take a car or something. I win it. Reyna literally convinced her to sleep at Jada's. I win, bitch. Oh god. Hell nah, she wasn't hitting on Jada's girl. Hell nah, Reyna doesn't look at her like that.
Bro, I can't.
Why?
Can't let her... God damn
Come on. Now get...
Leave me alone!
Oh god. I'll go stay at Jada's. Fuck it. Bye.
The hell you ain't!
Reyna's gonna push him because she wants them to talk.
What the fuck is... I swear.
She's running around in socks. Get in the car. Please.
Huh?
Let's go. I'm gonna go to Jada's if you're not.
Reyna?
Bro, it's Pride. Come on.
Huh?
Pride. Pride.
People talk so much shit.
So let them talk
No,
shit.
I don't think you would... Jada is... Oh my god.
Jada is what?
She is a shit talker. And I will not hear the end of it.
Okay, listen. But...
No, there is no
Yeah,
listen.
okay.
Because I would do the same fucking thing.
Okay, listen. But also... You know how much shit she's gonna talk when you say, oh, hey, you know, I was kind of having a really bad night, so I decided to...
Wait. I see what you're doing. You're using emotional warfare, okay? I like this. Hold on, I'm thinking. Give me a moment.
Why? Don't use it on me. You're gonna make me cry. I already was.
No, I'm not using it on you. I'm just thinking about
Yeah,
this logic.
use emotional warfare.
I
Then,
really want to cry.
Yes.
And I really want to hug her.
Yeah.
She can't be prideful if she sees me being all sad.
Yeah. And then ask her your scary question, and then she'll just not be able to bring it up ever again that she won.
Say less. Good night.
Okay, let me drive you.
What?
What, you're just gonna leave your car parked there, expensive as fuck, chillin'?
Actually, I was thinking about jogging.
After you just told me about the day you had? Hell no.
A little bit more pain for her is worth it.
Can I drive you in the alley, please? Please? Please?
Fine.
Let's go.
I know you're in your pajamas. Okay.
I'm driving in socks. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
What, you don't think I'm good at it? I can drive in socks.
Don't be me and date a very strong, independent black woman, because goddamn.
Listen.
You end up with predicaments like this.
Strong, independent women are kind of my thing, though, so... Not Jada,
No.
in general.
Strong, independent black woman. Okay? You missed that crucial detail.
Okay.
We don't know when to fucking quit.
Oh, God. Just literally, you know, do what I said. Emotional.
I'm just going to, you know, casually just go upstairs, punt her dog out of her bed, and...
Why are you punting her dog?
Because fuck you.
I need to stop for a second.
Hello?
The image of you punting a dog out of a bed. Oh, God.
Fuck that dog,
What
honestly.
kind of dog is it?
It's a Yorkie, yo.
That makes
He
it
like
so
chewed
much...
up one of her shoes the other day.
That makes
I
it
could
so
literally
much worse.
punt that bitch faster than a football. Thank you for the ride.
You're welcome.
I hate it here.
You got this. Yep. We're gonna wait a minute to see if she fucking runs out. I don't trust her. I'm about to kick her out. Well, no, she can't really go up to the apartment, I don't think. But I think she just F8 quit. But I'm just gonna make sure, you know, that she's not gonna log back in and be like, just kidding! I'll come back home. Okay, no good, she didn't. She's in chat now. Hell yeah! Reyna trying to be like, yes, I fucking did.